I was flying in from Detroit, and I had my wife meet me at the airport, you know. And I waited for everybody to get off the plane, even the pilots, just to set the mood. Because I wanted to tell her that the group broke up, you know. Nobody to play with, nothing. Nothing. Didn't even faze her. All she said was, let's get the car, go home. We go home, she's by the phone, and she's not on it more than 3 hours. She's got herself a job, cocktail waitress job, and that bitch is out the door. Man, she accepted that thing so quick that my group broke up. You know, like I couldn't believe it. Well, I wanted sympathy.
Alright. What did you do about it?
I sat there. She left. The phone rang. Got some people asking me to do a gig for a jazz group. Not a big thing, just a two-night thing at a club. It was pretty good, you know. Got loose, we ripped it up, got it off, you know.
You never told her how you felt.
Well, you don't know how I play drums.
What did you say to her, Clem?
She was there, man. There ain't no way in this world. She couldn't get the picture of what I was feeling.
If she was here right now, what would you say to her?
You know, I just don't understand the reason that she wouldn't tell me anything.
Talk to her right now.
I know. What, you got a phone? I'll talk to her.
Just talk to her right now.
For you, man? For me?
For either of us.
Baby, why did it take you so long? Tell me how you felt, man, about me being so close to this group, you know. It's been years, and I feel like I've been living on borrowed time from you, you know. I feel like everything that I've done, man, or believed in has been a waste of time. I can't live like that.
At the beginning of the semester.
What do you see standing there? What's happening?
Let's see, well, I was in high school, and my father had fallen off a ladder, you know, and hurt his back. He's been in traction for like 6 months. And my mother and I were been taking care of the store, grocery store. But anytime I had any free time, I went out to this little field, you know, just across from the house. I could see where my sister was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd take the 9-iron out and chip shot, like you know, just get lost, you know. This one afternoon, though, my father got up and went out on the front porch, and, well, he had his rubber sandals on, his dirty chinos rolled up, the safety pin holding together with his Hawaiian shirt and his belly hanging out, and a can of beer, and his Yankee baseball cap on, and all his war medals on his Yankee baseball cap, and his head shaved this day. And very brash. And he breaks into this full sprint down the street after this cat. Finally, I finally found out that the guy was a thief and stealing, like, robbing jewelry, like, you know, from the track homes. Tackles the guy, slings him over his shoulder, and comes down the street singing, you know, "I, the rising of the moon," you know, and all this Irish songs, and the dogs are howling. It's really bizarre, man. It broke up the Saturday, right, in suburbia. Anyway, he throws the guy down to the lawn and calling to the people, you know, who's going to call the police? Nobody did. They all go into the houses. Finally, I went in and called the police. And he yells, "Get me a beer, I'm losing energy." I bring out the beer. Cops come and they say, "Well, you know, we can't arrest the guy because you don't have any, you know, any evidence. And, no, we can't arrest the guy because you don't have any, you know, any evidence." And my father is really mad. He steals the guy's flashlight. He was almost ready to get the badge. And they left. And he lost faith in the whole community, you know, because he had done a great thing. And he just, I don't know, he couldn't take it anymore, and he just sort of split, and I found him in Mexico trying to get an army together, and they caught him and put him in the VA hospital. Couldn't take the quiet life. Great man.
I want to tell you where I got lost, Glenn, which is, how are you involved with him?
Presence. I was involved with the presence of the man. He was great.
That made you feel close to him?
Of course it did. As close as you could be to your father. Holding him together with his Hawaiian shirt and his belly hanging out and a can of beer and his Yankee baseball cap on and all his war medals on his Yankee baseball cap and his head shaved this day. And very brash. And he breaks into this full sprint down the street after this cat. I finally found out that the guy was a thief and stealing, like, robbing jewelry, like, you know, from the track homes. Tackles the guy, slings him over his shoulder, and comes down the street singing, you know, "I, the rising of the moon," you know, and all this Irish songs, and the dogs are howling. It's really bizarre, man. It broke up the Saturday, right, in suburbia. Anyway, he throws the guy down on the lawn and calling to the people, you know, "Who's going to call the police?" Nobody did. They all go into the houses. Finally, I went in and called the police. And he yells, "And get me a beer, I'm losing energy." And I bring out the beer. Cops come and they say, "Well, you know, we can't arrest the guy because you don't have any evidence." And my father is really mad. He steals the guy's flashlight. He was almost ready to get the badge. And they left. And he lost faith in the whole community, you know, because he had done a great thing. And he just, I don't know, he couldn't take it anymore, and he just sort of split, and I found him in Mexico trying to get an army together, and they caught him and put him in the VA hospital. Couldn't take the quiet life. Great man.
I want to tell you where I got lost, Glenn, which is, how are you involved with him?
Presence. I was involved with the presence of the man. He was great.
That made you feel close to him?
Of course it did. As close as you could be to your father.
I see. What's your reaction to Bud, what he's been saying?
You don't understand, man, what the cat's up against. Everybody's paying for him to say a certain thing a certain way, even fans. If he goes on TV and starts to talk about something that he really wants to say for his people or for himself, I mean, all of a sudden the big bucks cut your water off.
No. It's like that, is that what happened to your group? Is that why it broke up?
No, well, two of the guys went out on their own, you know, and wanted to do something different. They did all right, you know, but you know what it is to be with somebody, you know, like for years, 5 years, and then all of a sudden, we found out the guy, the cat we knew playing with was gay.
Oh, this is getting...
The cat we knew playing with was gay.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Well, it's not that we had anything against him, right? It's just we didn't know how to treat him. We didn't know how to act. You know what it is to be with somebody, you know, like for years, 5 years, and then all of a sudden, we found out the guy, the cat we knew playing with was gay.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Well, it's not that we had anything against him, right? It's just we didn't know how to treat him. We didn't know how to act. We didn't know what to do. I mean, it got very tedious, you know. And I'm trying to keep the music together, you know, and keep everybody happy and shit. It just got cold. It couldn't hold together.
But you with another group now?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Would you like the group to get together again? I mean, is there any chance of that?
It's just dissolved. I mean, we're living within blocks of each other, and I never see him. It's over. We're living within blocks of each other, and I never see him. It's over.
Well, how do you feel about it?
it was more than music, you know. It was there was a pulse there. I mean, it's just something I can't get. I play with other people. It's just not there, you know. But that's too depressing, really, because it's over. I know it is, you know. That's cool. I was watching those tapes, you know.
The May tapes?
Yeah, May tapes. You end up coming on and saying, like, everything, you know, is a problem. Like, no money, hassles with my old lady, you know, that's BS. I got this song, it's making it. My old lady and I are, you know, we're drinking. We're getting on. But, when I don't play music, I just don't know what to do with myself, you know. I have nothing to put it to, you know.
Take what you go.
Your gear, you know.
Yeah.
Because your parents are trying to get you out of the house. My old man was 18's the magic year, you know.
Yeah.
Because your parents are trying to get you out of the house. My old man was trying for about 4 months to get rid of his thing. I guess it bothered him when I walked out of the shower every day. But, he bought a tetherball and a pole on my birthday. And we went out and we did battle, and he broke my nose, the ball.
You left the house after that?
I did. I got the point. She's been here for 8 months. I'm surprised she said anything. I'm surprised we did anything here, actually. You were like, you know, we were helping you along and working together and everything. We weren't so cold and detached. I was impressed. But sort of embarrasses me also because having ignored you the other evening at the restaurant.
Oh, I didn't know you two were dating.
No, my wife and I were out dancing, breaking it up. We stopped in this restaurant and Pete and his wife were in there.
Oh, yeah? What does she look like? Teased hair, anklets,
No, your basic stewardess. Something you'd find in Woolworths. No, very lovely, very warm. But I was laboring under a bad thing because there I was, Charlie Patient, and immediately I thought that you and your wife must have some sort of in-jokes about your patients. And besides that, you were quarreling quite a bit.
You know?
Slammed down the menu with such passion.
I noticed.
Had to turn away.
I noticed you in the restaurant coming towards my table.
Great.
I turned around to look at you, and you turned away and you walked out.
Well, I thought you were quarreling.
I couldn't make any sense.
You don't want to bust up a hot argument.
It seemed to be going so well.
Okay, even if we were quarreling, why would that freak you out?
I guess I've had enough of hearing people quarrel, you know. Even though I have admired it from afar, and I always know that I guess you have to care for somebody to really quarrel. But my folks used to quarrel. Not a lot. It was an event. I don't know, he'd get bent over a bent can of peas in the front row or something, and I would brood for a couple days, and all of a sudden all hell would break loose, and I'd end up in the toilet shaking. But I finally realized there was a fertility rate, you know. But still, I always felt that, I don't know, it was going to break up, or I had done something wrong, or it scared me.
You mean, so my quarreling with my wife reminded you of your family's quarreling, and that's what bugs you?
It's just something that, I don't know, it scares me. I don't know, I guess when you're a kid you always think it's your fault when your folks are quarreling or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Like they punch your mother, right? Or walk out on you?
Sure.
That's scary. Scary.
So the scary part then is like a sort of a feeling of your...
Okay, you're shooting. I don't know if you're expecting medals or something like that, but there's always somebody who's done it better. I went for it all the time I was doing it. I didn't care, right? It wasn't like a sunny day in brass bands that I cared. And the train was there every day, and it's hard. But, Maybe I got tired. Maybe I got tired of rotting something away in me that was good, you know? You gotta find that. Bill, you're great. But you're a puppy dog, man. You'll do anything just to fit in, you know? Sometimes I think that you even try to kill yourself just because you didn't fit in with whatever you thought you had to fit in with. But if you have to give up your sensitive feelings just to fit in with people, I don't think that's worth it. And they're always willing to take them away from you. God, that's all you got left. Cops got guns, all people got left is pride. I love pride.
And I just can't comprehend what this incredible pride is all about.
Pride. God, that's all you got left. Cops got guns, all people got left is pride. I love pride.
And I just can't comprehend what this incredible pride is all about.
Pride. God, that's all you got left. Cops got guns, all people got left is pride. I love pride. When I first got here, man, you know, like I always identified with you a lot. It was easy. I've never taken as much punishment as you have, man. On any level. Being a black man, I would never know what it's like. And I don't even really care to get into it. But what I've learned from you, and you've never known it, is the music. God, when you get loose, and you don't worry about what you're saying, your instincts or anything like that. You're mad, you're apologizing, anything. That's such a music.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Pete, you're just like Jennifer. I don't know anything about you. I don't know if I should or not, but it bothers me, you know, that I don't know anything about you.
You are.
But I don't know whether I love you or I hate you. But I guess you've handled me anyway pretty well.
I'll be honest. When I first came here, I don't like it. No, I don't like it at all. Because I thought you were, playing this image, not what doctors are supposed to do. I sort of cold and detached. Then the more I came, the more I got to know you, I found out that that's just the way you are. So it's good. You're okay.
Pete, you're just like Jennifer. I don't know anything about you. I don't know if I should or not, but it bothers me, you know, that I don't know anything about you.
You are.
But I don't know whether I love you or I hate you. But I guess you've handled me anyway pretty well.